Efficiently Managing ECR Images with AWS Lifecycle Policies, a complete guide. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. In today's cloud-centric world, Amazon Elastic Container Registry, ECR, plays a pivotal role in storing, managing, and deploying Docker container images. As your repository grows, so does the clutter of outdated and unused images. This is where AWS Lifecycle Policies come into play, providing an automated solution for managing your ECR images efficiently. This podcast will explore the ins and outs of ECR Lifecycle Policies, their benefits, and how to implement them effectively. Introduction to Amazon ECR and Lifecycle Policies. Understanding the basics. Amazon ECR is a fully managed Docker container registry that simplifies storing, managing, and deploying container images. However, without proper management, your ECR repositories can quickly become overcrowded with obsolete images, leading to increased storage costs and potential performance issues. Lifecycle policies in ECR offer a robust solution to this problem. They allow you to define rules that automatically expire and delete images based on specific criteria, such as age or the number of images retained. By implementing these policies, you can keep your repositories clean, reduce costs, and streamline image management. Why use lifecycle policies? Optimizing ECR storage and managing image lifecycles. The primary benefit of using ECR lifecycle policies is storage optimization. As images accumulate over time, they can consume significant storage space, leading to unnecessary costs. Lifecycle policies help you automate image cleanup. Set rules to automatically delete old or unused images, ensuring your ECR repository remains organized. Reduce storage costs. You can lower your AWS storage expenses by removing outdated images. Improve repository performance. A cleaner repository enhances image retrieval, deployment speed, and efficiency. Key features and workflow of ECR lifecycle policies. How to implement image expiration and deletion rules. ECR lifecycle policies offer a flexible and powerful way to manage your image lifecycle. Key features include rule-based deletion. Define rules based on image age, tags, or the number of images to retain. Automatic evaluation. AWS periodically evaluates your repository against the defined rules and removes images that meet the criteria. Customizable policies. Create policies tailored to your needs, ensuring only relevant images are retained. The typical workflow involves defining a policy with rules that specify when an image should be marked for deletion. Once these rules are in place, AWS handles the rest, automatically cleaning up your repository. Filtering images by age or count, selecting the right criteria for cleanup. When creating a lifecycle policy, you'll need to decide whether to filter images by age or count. By age, this is useful when you want to delete images older than a certain number of days. It is ideal for repositories where images are updated frequently. By count, retain only a specific number of the most recent images. This is beneficial for keeping the latest versions while discarding older ones. Selecting the proper criteria depends on your use case. For instance, if you're running daily builds, filtering by age might be more appropriate, whereas count-based filtering suits scenarios where you need to retain a fixed number of recent images. Lifecycle policy evaluation and template, rules and structure for efficient cleanup. Creating an effective lifecycle policy involves defining clear rules that suit your repository's needs. A typical policy template includes rule priority, determines the order in which rules are evaluated. Selection criteria, filters images based on tags, age, or count. Action, specifies what happens when images meet the criteria. For example, mark for deletion. Here's an example of a simple policy template. Rules. Rule priority. 1. Description. Delete images older than 30 days. Selection. Tag status, untagged. Count type, since image pushed. Count unit, days. Count number, 30. Action. Type, expire. Real-world examples, practical scenarios and policy configurations. Let's consider a few real-world scenarios where lifecycle policies can be beneficial. C/CD pipelines. If you're running continuous integration and deployment, you might accumulate many images quickly. A policy that retains only the last 10 builds ensures your repository is manageable. Production environments. For production images, you should keep a history of the last 30 days but automatically remove anything older. This ensures that rollback options are available without cluttering your repository. Tag-based management. If you use tags to differentiate between environments, for example, dev, staging, prod, you can create policies that apply different rules based on the environment. Creating lifecycle policies. Step-by-step guide for AWS Console and Terraform. Using AWS Console. Navigate to ECR, go to the AWS Management Console and open the Amazon ECR service. Select Repository. Choose the repository you want to apply the policy to. Lifecycle Policy. Click the Lifecycle Policies tab in the repository settings. Create Policy. Click Create Lifecycle Policy and define your rules based on age or count. Save and apply. Save the policy, and AWS will begin applying the rules during its next evaluation cycle. Using Terraform. Terraform allows for infrastructure as code, making it easy to manage your lifecycle policies. Here's a basic example. Resource AWS_ECR_lifecycle_policy example. Repository equals AWS_ECR_repository.example.name. Policy equals EOF. Rules. Rule priority. 1. Description. Expire untagged images older than 30 days. Selection. Tag status, untagged. Count type, since image pushed. Count unit, days. Count number, 30. Action. Type, expire. EOF. Testing and applying policies, ensuring accurate cleanup before implementation. Before applying a policy in a production environment, it's crucial to test it. You can do this by previewing policy effects. AWS allows you to preview the effects of a lifecycle policy before enabling it, helping you ensure it behaves as expected. Monitoring logs. After applying the policy, monitor the ECR logs to ensure the correct images are deleted and no critical pictures are removed. Conclusion. AWS lifecycle policies for ECR are essential for maintaining clean, efficient, cost-effective container image repositories. By understanding and implementing these policies, you can automate the cleanup process, optimize storage costs, and ensure that your ECR repositories remain organized and performant. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.